Australia's population was on track to reach 26 million by the end of 2020. Nearly 2/3 of our population growth rate comes from net overseas migration, which has added about 2.2 million Australians over the last decade. The pandemic has been a circuit breaker on Australia's growth. Actual GDP has fallen for the first time in 30 years, migration has temporarily ceased, and it's likely the population itself has reduced for the first time. So Michael, what does the future look like for the Australian economy?
Thanks, Tim. Look, our economy is going to change dramatically over the next 2 years until things like migration and international tourism resume, and it could be longer. We're also going to have lower fertility. People who are uncertain tend to defer having their children. We'll have lower population growth, higher unemployment, and a shift to flexible working arrangements. And we all know this global economic turmoil is going to be felt for years to come. So the next 2 years will be an opportunity to plan future shape of our economy, our lifestyles, and to invest to lift opportunity, productivity, and living standards. So the challenge for Australia will be to use the financial resources generated by our key investment markets, that's personal superannuation, investments, to exploit these new and emerging opportunities.
Every year, Rice Warner provides projections of the future growth of these markets using best estimates for the key economic drivers. How has the COVID-19 pandemic impacted the assumptions that power these projections?
Normally, it's a relatively simple task to update these assumptions as the core economic factors are reasonably stable. Changes are usually modest from year to year. But this year is obviously different due to a number of things. We've got uncertain asset valuations, low interest rates, low inflation and wage growth, yet high unemployment and significant impact on super cash flows and liquidity. In addition, Australia's in a recession. We don't know how long that will last. So given all these factors, it's important that we think about their impact on the size and shape of the superannuation system. After all, this is the biggest engine available to finance the investment Australia will need post-COVID. Understanding the future growth of these assets and where they might be deployed, together with the equally important private wealth market, is essential to our planning.